My name is Hayden Bryden, and today I'm going to be talking about a really cool industry called house flipping. When most TCU students think of Waco, Texas, their mind immediately draws to our hated foes, the Baylor Bears. But today I'm going to be talking about a new cool industry in the real estate business, house flipping. This is Chip and Joanna Gaines from HGTV's Fixer Upper, and they really birthed this house flipping industry. So, today what I'm going to talk about is house flipping. I've done extensive research on this topic, and I'm an avid watcher of Fixer Upper. In addition, this presentation may spark an interest in house flipping, although my goal is to inform you and not to sway you in any way. My 3 goals today are strategies. I'm going to teach you strategies to be successful. I'm going to teach you how to form a competent team. And finally, I'm going to be debunking misconceptions about the industry as it relates to the reality TV aspect. First of all, what is house flipping? House flipping is basically taking a property, refurbishing that property, and then selling that property for a profit. First of all, for tips to be successful, you firstly want to analyze the price and make sure it's a good fit for you. Your objective is to make a profit, so if there's no room to grow, it might not be a good house for you. The home should need upgrades, and it should be outdated. If the home is already renovated and the price can't move, it's probably not the good home for you. Secondly, you need to be aware of the local market conditions and the location of the home. Ask yourself, do people really want a home in this area? You can use websites like Zillow's estimates. They can give you great estimates on the resale value of homes around you, the demand for properties in your neighborhood. See if people really want this home. Thirdly, how's the condition of the home? Is there only minor fixes, or is it huge structural inadequacies? Scott Brown, co-owner and licensed inspector for Brightside Home Inspections, reiterates that when buying a home for a flip, focus on properties that only need minor, and I'm talking minor refurbishments. You do not want a property that needs big time change. So, I know what you're thinking. You're just giving me vague concepts. How can I really put this into play? My answer to you is forming a competent team. So, you'll soon realize in the heat of the moment that you can't do all this alone. That's why the help of a property rehab manager, real estate agent, and a mortgage broker really comes in handy. Property rehab managers do initial walkthroughs of the home, spot structural issues, and they can really manage the working crew. Real estate agents, their primary job is to close and negotiate deals. So what they're going to do, firstly, they're going to bargain for a low initial price on your home to get you that dream price so you can churn out huge margins. Then they're going to do open houses once you've refurbished the property and you really are looking to sell. They're going to connect buyers and create a market of interest for your home. And they're going to get you that good profit margin and get you the price you want for that home. Thirdly, you're going to need the help of a mortgage broker. And this person is so pivotal because he's going to connect you and form relationships with banks to get you those loans. Believe it or not, for house flipping, you need capital. You need a lot of money for these renovations. So, very vital. Next and finally, I know what you're thinking. Hayden, this is awesome. This is great. I know what to do. I know strategies. I have a team. Easy, right? Look at TV. All these guys are probably making millions off of this. No, incorrect. I'm going to debunk some misconceptions about reality TV and how it misportrays the industry. This is not going to get you rich overnight. Don't believe everything you hear on TV. These homes and these renovations usually take up to a year. They need to satisfy the network, so they have to choose the perfect home, and it usually takes up a year to do all these refurbishments. They focus on minor projects, possibly making an aesthetic bench or the paint color, and they don't focus on the big time refurbishments of the home, and they need to appeal to the viewers. It's not going to get you rich overnight, as I previously mentioned. it's going to be a continuous, you got to flip multiple properties to churn huge margins. And the projects, as previously mentioned, can take up to a year, and therefore it's kind of hard to get rich overnight. Thirdly, you got to pay your workers. This is not just I'm taking that $50,000 profit. There's many people that you have to pay throughout this process, whether that be workers, whether that be utilities, whether that be the closing costs on a home, permits. There's so many things you have to pay with that profit margin. So you really aren't churning large profits. So in conclusion, today we looked at tips to be successful in house flipping, the ideal team for success, and unmasking misconceptions about the industry. There's a difference between the two, reality TV house flipping and the actual house flipping industry, so do not believe everything you hear on TV. And this is not going to get you immediately rich, or this is not going to turn massive profits overnight. But hear me out. This industry, unbiasedly, of course, because my job here is to inform, is a great industry for making profit over time and building a business that will eventually get you rich. Thank you for listening.